Welcome to Red Recaps. For today's video, we will be taking a recap of an action-packed adventure movie starring Jason Statham, Wild Card. For a mind-blowing ride, fasten up those seatbelts and stay with us until the end. Let's get started. The movie starts in an empty bar in Las Vegas, where a man is drinking. A woman walks in and, not so long after, another man sat with her. As they started to argue, the drunk man approached them and invited the woman to dance. Things got heated as a fight started to break out between the two men. The drunk man pulled out the other man's hair, or should I say, wig. The woman decided to flee from the bar. As they went out, the drunk man went after them. The man, now semi-bald, decided to fight back and… did he give him a beating? That's unexpected. He helped the drunk man as he let him escape. The woman is amazed and praises her man. A beaten woman is seen being tossed in a parking lot. She crawled to the emergency of a hospital, and a nurse rescued her. The bloodied woman was checked by the nurses as she murmured the name Nick. The following morning, the drunk man drove downtown to a law firm. It is later revealed that he was Nick, and he was a security consultant. A man walked in asking for a guy named Nick Wilde. He asked Nick about having a bodyguard at a casino. Nick revealed that he was the only chaperone in Nevada. The man agreed on Nick being his chaperone for the casino. Nick drove to a restaurant and suddenly another car barged in. And it's the semi-bald guy. He's friends with our guy Nick. They revealed that all the fiasco in the bar was only a fake to impress the bald guy's girlfriend. He handed Nick $1,000 for the job, and Nick gave back half as the deal was only $500. The bald guy went off ecstatic. Nick went to a restaurant and received a message from a woman named Holly. Nick went to Holly's house, and Holly was the beaten woman earlier. Her wounds lightly healed. He told Nick what happened and revealed that an eccentric guy forced him to her and got beaten right after. She wants to sue him and asked Nick for help. She asked for the right person, as Nick went straight to the hotel and she got beaten. As he got it, he asked a hotel helper the description of what Holly told him. The helper told him to meet her outside at 4 if she could gather any info. They meet in a restaurant, and the helper told him the name and suit number of the guy. She also told Nick not to mess with these guys at all cost. Nick phoned Holly, and he lied, telling her that he didn't get any info. Holly told Nick everything that happened, including how the man put a gun inside her while asking her how much she loved him. Holly revealed that she loved Nick in the past. Nick proceeds to the casino as he is going to chaperone for the young man. They went out and checked every casino in town. And lastly, they went to a hotel named Golden Gate. The man started gambling as Nick watched his back. Hours later, Nick insisted that the young man could gamble alone and went straight to Holly's. Nick told Holly the name and suite number and told her that's all he can do. Holly wants Nick to teach them a lesson, but Nick is hesitant because they might kill him. Nick finally decided to go and head toward the suite of that guy, Mr. DeMarco. In his Santa hat, Nick knocked and requested to go in as he was a friend of Baby. The bodyguards let him in. Nick told Mr. DeMarco about Holly, and things quickly escalated. Mr. DeMarco pulled his gun and questioned Nick about his best personality. Wow, this guy is a bona fide narcissist. Nick told him the good things the first time, but the second time he got activated and slit the head of one of the bodyguards with a credit card. Wow! And he beat the hell out of them and tied Mr. DeMarco and his goons. Wow, this guy is hiding his skills. Holly showed up and pulled up a giant shear. What was she planning? She started to cut a tiny piece of the guy's junk, and she threatened to cut it off completely. She asked him if he really loved her. Wow, what a sweet revenge. As Mr. DeMarco cried for despair, he told her how much he loved her. She was near to cutting it off when she stopped and went away, teaching Mr. DeMarco a lesson. Holly went off the town, leaving Nick with the $25,000 that they found in Mr. DeMarco's desk. As he stated that it was his last night in Vegas, Nick went straight to the casino and started gambling. He gambled his $1,000 on blackjack with her friend in the casino. Nick started being lucky and won numerous hands. He got off after her friend, The dealer got off. He tried his luck with the other dealer and won, and won, and won, over and over again. He is lucky as hell. The manager of the casino started watching as he was winning way more. The casino is getting broke. After hours of gambling, a crowd is behind him, as he has almost 500 grand worth of chips. Wow! He won the last hand that'll make his stack 500 grand and got off. He started to chat with the guy he chaperoned, and they started to talk about what Nick would do with the money. Nick said he was going off town. As he went to change her chips, he felt something strange, saying $500,000 is nothing. He said that freedom is the real money. And he started to gamble again. This time it was not $1,000, it was the whole stack. $1 million. What is he thinking? He bet it all in the 25 grand he got from Holly on a single blackjack hand. This is insane. He hit a 9 and an 8 while the dealer, his friend, hit a 10. He needs a 4 for a blackjack. He decided to get another card, hoping to get a 4, but got a 6. He lost. He lost all his money. The casino always wins. He left the casino as the crowd applauded. He went to the bathroom and lost it. Regretted that he should have cashed in the 500 grand. As he lost it, he collapsed. The day after, he discovered that the guy he chaperoned, Cyrus, brought him home to take care of him. The guy told him that he knew Nick a while ago. Cyrus asked Nick if he could teach him the skills Nick had. He revealed that he was a multi-millionaire. Cyrus told Nick that he could help him get away from that place, but he instinctively declined. Mr. DeMarco's bodyguards approached him, and Nick, who was already in a bad mood, vented his frustrations to them while a Christmas song played in the background. As he wreaks havoc in the casino, the police come and apprehend him. The police brought him not to the station, but to Baby. Baby told Nick that there's a rumor that he beat up Mr. DeMarco and his goons and stole some money from him. Baby led Nick to Mr. DeMarco. Mr. DeMarco started twisting the story and said that Nick had just killed his bodyguards for the money. Nick told Baby that some of it was true and asked Baby 2 questions. The first question reveals that Nick can kill anybody with random objects as he pleases. The second revealed that Nick knew what Mr. DeMarco's junk looked like because it was almost cut off. Baby insisted that Mr. DeMarco should strip to confirm Nick's remarks. Mr. DeMarco declined and came sprinting away. Nick told Baby what happened, and Baby let him off the hook. He went to the same diner, and as he was eating his usual bunch, Cyrus suddenly showed up. Cyrus told Nick that they were in some way the same, and Nick admitted it. Cyrus told Nick that he had a present for him wrapped in an envelope. And it's a trip to an island with 500 grand. Is Cyrus that generous? 2 guys barged in, the old bodyguards of DeMarco and Mr. DeMarco himself. As they came walking near Nick, then Cyrus started singing. That's one way to distract them. And as Cyrus sang and sang, Nick got off and hid from them. He heard that they were about to murder Cyrus, and he instinctively decided to kill all of them with a bread knife. He took on Mr. DeMarco and quickly got rid of him as he stabbed him to death with the knife. Cyrus went back and gave his presents to Nick for Nick to start a new life. As Nick drove off, away from Vegas. What an exciting movie! Have you enjoyed the video? Leave a comment down below if you liked the movie. If this movie piques your interest, you can watch it by clicking on the links provided below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching Red Recaps. I'll see you in the next video.